Hey, what's up guys? Twintuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. We're going to dive into a message for the Divine Feminine Collective. I feel like the message here is about those of you who may feel exhausted in your connection with your counterpart, your Divine Masculine. And I feel like this message is around those of you who consistently try to teach your masculine how to love you, or you might find yourself in similar patterns of your Divine Masculine going quiet, or you may express yourself a lot and they don't reply at all, or they may not be able to explain themselves, and you may find yourself falling into a pattern of bypassing that pattern because you're falling into that trap of feeling like, oh, well, maybe he doesn't know how to communicate, or maybe he's just having a hard time getting his words out. Maybe he's having a hard time really just getting in touch with his emotions. And so what happens is that you might give it space, and because if he's not reaching out, you might take it upon yourself to feel like, oh, well, maybe he's just going through a lot, I'm just going to reach out. And maybe by reaching out, I can show him that, it's okay, you don't have to feel afraid. Okay, that stuff needs to stop. Okay, that stuff really, it needs to stop. Okay, and I have to laugh because we have to find humor in our journey. Okay, and I'm not judging anybody because I've been there also, and I've had certain experiences where I'm able to overcome them, and I'm able to give you guys that wisdom. And I know that you're seeking the information because of the comments in the videos and some of the readings that you guys request. So I feel like this is one of the major messages that really need to come out, maybe for this collective who feel like you're caught up in those patterns. It's a real thing. And we honestly get into this feeling of the more you overgive and the nicer you are, and the more that you maybe show that you're there for them, it'll make them come around, right? Yeah, don't be doing that, guys. All right? Don't be doing that stuff. Never, ever, 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 ever exhaust yourself. Exhaust your brain, exhaust your thoughts, your emotions. The minute you feel a man step backwards, you go silent. Silence. 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 That's it. No reaction. Because that is powerful. Don't react. Don't be sending lengthy paragraphs. Think about the times that you did. Your heart would be beating. Your eyebrows would be all creased up. You'd have a knot in your stomach. Ew. Say no to those things. That's stress on your beautiful feminine energy and your beautiful feminine body. And a lot of the times, unbalanced masculine energies still trying to find their way and work on themselves, they really do feed off of that naive part of feminine energy, because it just feels so good to get free energy from someone, right? To have emotional support leaking out from someone that you don't even have to do much to get, because this person's just coming off all they need is attention, right? So, and sometimes these readings can be really hard to hear, but in hindsight, I know you guys will be like, you know what? That was hard to hear, but I'm so glad I know how to handle myself now, right? So I'm going to draw some cards here, and we're going to get a few messages about some truths that are happening in your connection, okay? If this is somebody that you feel like, you know what, Twintuitive, you're right. I kind of do have to go through a lot of these cycles, and it always feels like I'm having to pull or teach somebody the right way to communicate, or I would prefer if you did this. And it does at some point get exhausting, no matter how passive and nice you guys try to be about it. It's exhausting, and I really don't feel like any divine feminine energy should feel that emotion when it comes to interacting with someone in a relationship. There's going to be an end to that, okay? And it all starts with teaching yourself that lesson, how you get people to communicate with you in a healthy way is to maintain boundaries, maintain emotional boundaries. That's how you get people to communicate with you in a healthy way. So we have talent here, okay? So we have born with features and personality. I think that this is a really, really, really important card to come out because some of you may have your talent being drawn from you. Many of these masculine energies are drawn to your talent for healing. It could be your optimism. A lot of you are in the public eye. Many of you are women who have a lot of resources. You've got a lot of inner strength. This is your talent, being able to sustain and hold on to a lot of energy and take things and alchemize it, Roger Mooking style. I'm going to show you how to take something nice and turn it into something nice. That is the divine feminine energy. And oftentimes when you exude that energy, it can be like a bright light. And if you will definitely attract masculine energies, and sometimes they'll come towards you disguised as charming, very good looking, able to give you the world. But when in reality, like, they're really just there to kind of take some of this energy to help themselves excel. That's why a lot of you will feel uncertain, or you'll feel drained, and it's like, I really, really like him, but it's like, why am I feeling this way? Like, why am I feeling like I kind of have to reach out more, or I always have to initiate? If you guys feel that from like the very, 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 very get-go, like, dead it right there, like, done it. Because many of you, you're going to have this energy taken from you. You'll feel like your personality is shifting. It's because you're trying to teach, right? Like, when you're trying to teach somebody how to treat you, it is exhausting, and it does end up taking away from the vitality that you have. That's why many of you will feel like so beautiful and like bright and like you have so much to share. And it's like, sometimes popularity is not always the best thing, eh? Because you might just be popular because people are literally coming towards you to feed. And a lot of you may have trouble understanding or recognizing that sometimes it's like, why do I, feel this way from time to time? Or why do I need, a lot of frequent breaks and solitude? So, yeah, pay very close attention to trying to teach others how to treat you, and maybe even like getting too carried away with trying to teach others how to survive and like live their own life, and stop trying to intervene. People are literally taking away a lot of your talents and skills that can be utilized if you feed yourself more. Many of you have beautiful goals and dreams in life, and you're giving away your precious time and energy to others when you could be sitting there perfecting like a skill. You could be sitting there perfecting a talent. Like, so many of you maybe want to do videos on YouTube, but you have no idea what the process is like to upload a video on YouTube. Practice that 1,000,000 times and get it. Instead of texting him, instead of checking your social media 1,000,000 times, literally upload, like, record yourself for a minute. Practice what it's like to take that into your, studio of your recording thing, name your file, and see what it's like to upload it onto YouTube. Do that 1,000,000 times until that process feels completely natural to you. Right? So it's really time to pay close attention to your energy levels. We're not here to teach someone a lesson more than once. Many of you have people coming towards you, and like they pour and pour and pour and pour. And sometimes many of you aren't realizing that it's like you have friends, you have family, you have your maybe like masculine energies in your life coming towards you, like needing your motivation, needing your talent, needing your personality to always push them in the right direction, always give them that pep talk. But nobody ever takes any action on the things that you're telling them to do. So they come back to you. They ask you how to do things. Many of you might have friends as well who consistently come towards you for relationship advice, and then they never take that advice, and then they consistently pour onto you because they're looking to get the emotional support from you that they should be getting from like their men. But they're coming towards you to like seep out all of your talent, seep out all of your good advice, seep out all of that emotional stability and that pep talk vibe that you give them, and then only to go back to those same situations. So same with like your divine masculine counterparts, right? Like consistently like coming towards you, many of you will consistently try to communicate to them like, hey, I want more consistency, I want you to be around more, I want you to like communicate with me your feeling. But guys, verbal diarrhea, don't even do it. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. If you got something on your mind, you'll say it. It ain't got nothing to do with being a man or a woman, not knowing how to communicate, not knowing how to share your emotions, not knowing how to express yourself. I mean, look at the day and age we're in. Simple question to Chat GPT will tell you how to sort your inner child trauma out. You're going to settle for a man telling you he don't know how to respond to you. I'm sorry, I've had a lot on my mind. Sorry, I've been busy. Don't fall for that shit, guys. You're not here to teach people how to treat you. Protect your skills that you were born with. Protect your features. Protect your personality in all walks of life, okay? All right, guys, what I'm going to do is finish up this reading with a card from the Goddesses. And this is just a reminder to you about your current energy, Divine Feminine, and what it is you need to remember about your personality, your talents, things that you were born with, that you need to put more focus, more effort, more consistency into. Okay, so sacred space. Many of you have been saying for a really long time that you need to create some kind of altar, some kind of space in your home that's dedicated to your healing, your spiritual healing, your modality. Many of you are natural born Reiki healers, energy healers. You need to have some kind of sacred space in your home where you guys can like play around with like maybe crystals more, like learn the elements, maybe learn about essential oils more. But there needs to be a dedicated space in your home that you can go to, because I'm seeing that many of you, you know that you have a talent to be able to read energy in some way, but part of this whole process of being an energy reader and an energy healer is like taking your craft very seriously, and having an altar or a sacred space is part of your healing modality, right? Just like tarot readers, we need our cards. Many of you need an altar. You need a sacred space, because you got to go there and you got to be able to cleanse yourself, and you have to be able to go there and you need to do specific rituals. I'm hearing with like your crystals or your oils, or I'm seeing a lot of people who like to crush herbs, and you like to make medicines. Like many of you have a natural gift for being able to do things, like you can work with your hands. A lot of you know how to work with fragrances. Many of you know how to work with all kinds of things. I want to say like feathers, wood, fire, but you need an altar to help you strengthen your protection so that people don't come at you thinking that you're somebody to consistently teach and take from. And you know, you want to teach people who are going to take that advice and knowledge as very sacred and use it, okay? Not someone who's going to deplete you and drain you. Okay, it says create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Okay, so this has a lot to do with some kind of natural talent that many of you carry. And you need to know that your masculine, your divine masculine coming into your life and teaching you some brutal lessons in terms of making you just kind of feel out of whack with your own energy. Many of you are learning that you have these sacred energy modalities because of like you're having to heal yourself from some of the own experiences or pain or uncomfortability that you might be having with like ascension, for example, or just dealing with the influx of energy. A lot of you are starting to realize that like you have certain gifts, but again, you need to get serious about it by creating a dedicated space to receive more messages, to receive more clarity. I feel like a lot of you have these talents and skills, but you keep giving away information to people who aren't using it. They're not doing anything valuable with it. Okay, so you need to protect your energy from these people and find your communities. Okay, because a lot of you, you know, you're not here to teach people how to appreciate you, how to love you. You have to do that. And then the right people will come towards you and be able to exchange energy with you in the right ways, because you guys will make sure that it's an equal exchange every time. Okay, so some of you could be working on this right now. That's what I have for this short message. I love you guys. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one.